Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb edition. Last time, went on a little bit of a stomp fest with Eve, which was a little surprising, but of course, I'm sure you can predict this even if you haven't seen the last episode. We didn't get the Polaroid, which means that it was all for naught, because that's just how this is going. I win without the Polaroid, or I lose with the Polaroid. There is no in between. So, I'm going to play as Samson. I feel like I've been harping on Judas and Cain lately, so I'm going to give the characters I don't like as much a shot. Might even try a blue baby run next time. We'll see. No promises. Samson, of course, starts with 1 heart, 1 spirit heart, and insanely low tears rate, like stupidly low tears rate, but with a little bit higher damage than average, as well as the item Bloodlust, which gives him more damage the more enemies he kills in a given room. And things are going so fine so far. We're fighting Lust. Hopefully she'll give us something nice like a poison touch right off the bat. Just a pill, which could hurt me. Yeah, friends till the end is fine. Didn't hurt me. I thought it was almost inevitable that I would get bad trip there. I guess I'm just used to getting terrible luck in this game, thanks to my recent stuff. Hey, getting a tears up right off the bat is nothing I would complain about. I believe that also increases our damage slightly because it did change the color of our tears. I still haven't looked that up because I'm so terrible about remembering what I'm confused about and checking the wiki, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so that will make us shoot a little bit faster. Still incredibly low tears rate. I was kind of thinking that would make a bigger difference than it did, unfortunately, but you know, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Because of course, Samson's 2 major weaknesses are health, and by far the greater of the 2 is tears. You can get your tears up, get a little bit more HP, you're in a good spot with Samson. But you have to get those tears up quickly, or else very quickly. It's like Eve magnified by a lot. Because of course Eve starts out with very low damage, but Samson starts with such low tears, it's a much bigger problem than Eve's low damage. It's a crippling disability having such low tears, so you gotta get those tears up quick. So we'll see what happens on this run. Oh, but yeah, anyway, getting a tears up in my first item room is certainly nothing to complain about. So we'll take out little wiggle monster here. I've always thought the second form of Gemini is really funny, because it's like, what are you gonna do, man? Just keep on wiggling after me there. And just keep him at bay with my tears knocked back. We got a little bit more tears up, as well as a magician card. Let's see how fast we're shooting now. Hey, we're almost up to Isaac's default tears. That's fine by me. So yeah, a really good set of upgrades for the first floor on Samson. I would have preferred a tarot card that doesn't suck dick, but you know, take what you got. And this is certainly better than some item combinations I could have ended up with. So I'm happy about that. Could this be the run where we finally get to the chest? Probably not, but, you know, I'm going to enjoy the ride anyway. Because otherwise, I'm going to get pissed off, get drunk one night, and delete this game. And I don't know, I'm trying to think of something physical I could do to it, but I don't own a physical copy of Isaac. If it was like a console game, I'd like rip the disc in half and throw it off my deck. Not the case here. Can't really do much except delete the game and be angry. Punch my monitor. Probably something I should avoid. Oh my god. These fucking spiders, man. And that's what I'm talking about. My tears rate is so low. Like, you know, people say, like, Samson is a character that's focused on damage. Not the case. Samson, like, ostensibly he's supposed to be damage focused. He's supposed to be like a glass cannon like Judas. In practice, it doesn't play out that way at all. He's just glass. Because he fires so slowly that his damage rate is pretty goddamn terrible. Alright, we're gonna... Oh! I was gonna say we're gonna make it through this, and of course, right after I said that, fucking spider fucking glitches through the fucking rocks. Yes, I'm mad. Yeah, okay, that was about as good as that could have... as good as that could have gone. I thought for a second I should have said well. No, it is well. This is as well as it could have gone. Former English major here saying these things. That's a little bit embarrassing. Take these guys out from a distance. I kind of want to go for the TNT, but I also kind of feel like that's going to have me taking some damage. There we go. That worked much better. The Parasite, that's really good. That will make our shots split on impact, like so. which is, yeah, it's a solid upgrade, especially if we get that in conjunction with homing tiers. Really powerful, because those the homing carries over to those side shots, and they can just home in on other enemies or the same enemies that they split on, making it very powerful. So hopefully we'll get that. I've never actually had that combination myself, but I've seen it used to great effect, and I've always kind of wanted it. Every time I pick up Parasite, I have that in the back of my head, like, oh, maybe this will be the time I get homing tiers. Yeah, fuck Samson though. Such low tiers. This really is my least favorite character now. He's overtaken Eve because he has worse damage output than Eve, and that's the entire thing with any character. How much damage per second can they do compared to Isaac? Oh, way less? I fucking hate them. Way more? Oh, they're awesome. Doesn't really matter what else. Because, like, of course, Judas starts off with significant downsides. He has his low starting health, and doesn't get anything except for a damage boost, really. And he's my second favorite character after Isaac, just simply because his damage is so much higher than any of the other characters. And then we got Samson, who's like, not only does he have the most pitiful DPS, he also starts off with less health than anybody but Judas. It's bad, man. He's bad. he's a terrible character. We get our cube of meat. We've lost our entire spirit heart on this floor, which feels really bad, man. I'm gonna try shooting these on the off chance that this one up here reveals the top secret room. Wow! You guys see that shit? That was amazing. The red patch, the trinket we just picked up there, is a trinket which will it gives you more damage the more damage you take in a room. So we know for a fact now that the secret room's up here. Up here. Oh, 7 cents. That was probably worth 2 bombs. No, probably not worth 2 bombs actually, but certainly worth the 1 bomb after my first attempt went sour. So feeling iffy about this run. Getting a cube of meat on the first floor is definitely not what we need. A health upgrade would have been way more workable, because now we're kind of in a bad situation already on the cellar part 2. And also, what the fuck is up with these cellar floors? Come on, give me some basement. I'm on the hardest character in the game, except for Blue Baby, of course, who is hard on purpose. Samson just sucks. There's a big difference there. The spider could easily get me, but it didn't. This is gonna be one of those videos, isn't it, where I die like 5 times in the beginning? Oh god damn it. Yes! Yes, it's definitely gonna be one of those. I don't want to play as Samson, man. Fuck this shit. Yes, I want you to die. I want you to die and go away. Let's play as... Yeah, I think I've earned a Kane run after all that bullshit. Let's do some Kane. I like Kane a lot. All of the pills he ever gets are positive. He's a little bit faster than your average bear. Those are his 2 advantages. Oh, he's also better at gambling than other characters in that he gets better payouts, not that he's addicted to gambling and has some delusion that he's actually better at it. God damn it, man. I'm so sick of the cellar, too. Of course, this is the cellar XL, so, you know, I take away my disadvantage of starting with a shitty character, and it immediately pays out a different disadvantage, in that I have to pay a key for my first ever item room, and one of the first 2 shops is taken away from me as well. And I have to play on the cellar for my first 2 floors, effectively. Yeah, just a bunch of bullshit. Hierophant gives me 2 spirit hearts, I'll take that. Got no problems with that drop. That spider almost landed on my head, which would have made me angry. Well, there's my 2 keys for the 2 item rooms on this floor, so I guess I can't complain too much. Well, I guess I shouldn't complain too much. I probably will still complain a lot, but, you know, there are reasons why not to now. And in the past, basically all the game had done was fuck me in the ass. Alright, we got our first bomb. Oh, and there's a tinted rock in there. Definitely possible that I'll come back and visit upon that lock chest. For right now, I want to at least guarantee I'm going to my first 2 item rooms. So without that advantage, you're kind of in trouble. I do have a lot of health now. These fucking things. I feel like these guys are shooting out spiders in a different way than they used to. Maybe that's just me. I feel like I normally would have a chance to take them out before they start spawning spiders at me. I hate you, spider. Alright. Let's see if we can find a fucking item room. and at least see how I feel about this run. Because, like, so far, yes, everything that's happened to me has been shitty so far, but all it takes is a really excellent item room to turn this around and make me feel like, hey, this run is guaranteed success. Something great like an epic hack in there. No, I'm just kidding. Though it's been so long since I've seen epic hack that I might consider... Did you see that shit? That fucking bomb thing squeezed through the poop, and my shot that was already in motion when that happened set him off. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Monster's Tooth, by the way. Speaking of things that suck a lot, Monster's Tooth, certainly one of them. Watch this shit. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I remembered it. So that did quite a bit of damage to Super Sloth. That's fine. It's like a shitty version of Mom's Foot. Mom's Foot would have done like double this guy's health, which is part of why I feel like it's so bad. Because Mom's Foot and Monstro both have a chance of hurting you as well. You gotta make sure you're well away from any enemies. We got a Judgment card out of that, which can obviously spawn a little Judgment guy for us to feed our money to. Yeah, you try to glitch through there like your buddy last time that killed me. Was that last time or the run before? They're all blending together because I died so many times in such quick succession. Is that... am I like wearing Monstro's Tooth? I've never noticed that before. I think that might be new to Wrath of the Lamb. Also, I think this might be the first time I've picked up Monstro's Tooth since Wrath of the Lamb came out. Fun fact. And you can draw your own conclusions about what that means to the quality of the item. Because I've seen it a bunch of times, but I think most of those times I've re-rolled it. Is it a 6-room charger? God, that's terrible. It's really bad. Oh well. If we are up to 7 cents, might be worthwhile to spawn a Judgment, but I'll probably just wait until the next floor at the very least. So unless I find a card that I'd like to carry to the next floor, because then I have more opportunity to find more money to feed to him. The next floor. Let's head into our other item room. Hey, pick up the D6. Fuck you, Monstro's Tooth. Oh man, I almost picked that up too. That broken mirror causes my reflection. You may recognize my reflection as the item that totally ruins you if you get it with epic hack. It makes your shots come back at you after they go out about half of their distance. So it effectively halves your range for very little benefit. It's bad news. You don't want to ever pick up my reflection. If I can find one more penny, I can actually go to the shop on this floor, which would be incredible. So let's try to make that the case. Oh, don't spawn spider. Ah, why would you spawn 2? Why would you spawn 3? Just let me in so I can start shooting at it. Jesus. Alright. Ah, of course. End up walking directly into one. Hey, there's my penny. Let's find out what the shop has for us today. Probably not greed? Could be greed. It's not greed. Instead, it is a 7-cent coin purse, which normally I would be iffy about, probably re-roll it. Kane doesn't get bad pills. Check it out, Balls of Steel twice. Speed up. Telepills. Well, the rest of them were really good. So Kane's inability to get down pills means that pills are a much better deal for him than for any other character. So if you have an opportunity to pick up a pill with Kane, definitely do it. Even if it's going to cost you a nickel in the shop, it's probably worthwhile unless you're going to need that nickel for something else. Because, yeah, it's good stuff, man. So we are trying to get our D6 recharged so that we can re-roll the broken mirror. Which means we're going to have to look at these boss drops and potentially decide between re-rolling broken mirror and re-rolling one of them. But since broken mirror is actually, I consider broken mirror a downgrade rather than an upgrade. It actually makes things worse for you unless you pick up piercing shots, which is very rare to get. So broken mirror is almost certainly going to be the candidate for the reroll. So we'll definitely be looking at that because broken mirror, like I said, it actually hurts you. There are few if any boss drops that I would consider to be on par with the broken mirror in terms of how shitty the broken mirror can be. These giant tanky flies shot out of Duke of Flies, giant maw here. Now I have a bit of a dilemma here. I could hang on to my reroll for the next boss, see if there's a devil room, because rerolling the devil room can be advantageous because if there's a 1 heart item in there, you can reroll it and potentially get a heart or an item that would normally cost 2 hearts for the price of 1. So rerolling the Devil Room is by far the best use of a reroll, but I'd have to waste a charge. And I would also be missing out on a potential item reroll. I think I'm just going to go reroll the item, and if there's a Devil Room, then so be it. There are a lot more items that I'm not inclined to pick up in the Devil Room than there used to be, and also I don't have a lot of health, so it's unlikely that I'm going to be spending even one heart on something. SQUEEZY's nice. We get a couple more Spirit Hearts. Definitely won't reroll that. It's a Tears Up and 2 Spirit Hearts, you know, you can't argue with that. And I'd much rather reroll the Broken Mirror. In fact, SQUEEZY I don't think is an item I would ever reroll. Unless I had like infinite free rerolls for some reason. I was doing some form of glitch abuse. So let's see what we get instead of Broken Mirror. Probably a shitty spacebar item. Nope. Chemical Peel gives us damage up on half of our shots. Which is weird because... Wait a minute. It's only... Oh, that's weird. So for Kane it's totally random which half of your shots gets buffed. For other characters I think it's every other shot. I don't know, or maybe they've just changed the way it works. That's weird. So anyway, that was definitely worthwhile. Getting a damage upgrade instead of Broken Mirror. Totally good. Even if we end up getting something terrible for Pin, it's probably a good decision. Hopefully Pin will be very obliging, give us something nice, and then we'll get to deal with the Devil. Like, hopefully Pin will give us, like, a super bandage, and then deal with the Devil will have, like, Brimstone or something in there. That would be my ideal circumstance. There we go. Nope, just Cat of Nine Tails, which is utter garbage. Just a hair above Broken Mirror in that it doesn't actively hurt us. But I consider it basically doing nothing. Like, if I'm deciding what to reroll, I consider, you know, rerolling Cat of Nine Tails to be getting a free item that I otherwise wouldn't have gotten because Cat of Nine Tails does so little for me. It's such a waste of an item. But of course, there's no way to get another reroll there, and that's fine. No, I don't know what I was thinking there. For a second, I was like, if I go into the shop, I could reroll now, potentially get 15 cents. You know, it was a crazy train of thought because I only have one key. I gotta conserve this for. Oh my god! Okay, we're on 2 XL floors in a row again. This has happened to me way too many times since version 1.333 has come out. That's absurd. I'm getting seriously pissed off about my luck with XL floors because, of course, it's gonna cheat us out of a shop. I guess that's all it really does. Here, on the first floor it cheats you out of a key as well, but still, losing a shop is kind of shitty. I don't like that at all. I'm unhappy. I'm an unsatisfied customer right now. I really wish they would do some balancing changes to bring the game more in line with how it was in previous versions. Because 1.333 has fucked a lot of shit up in my opinion. It's bad news. Ah! Oh man, that was close. I was sure I was going to take damage in this room. Let's spawn Judgment. In fact, I should have done that earlier. Probably shouldn't have put him right in the path. We're going to be forced to give money to him, but that's okay. I probably going to give all of my money to him anyway. Compass is definitely not worth a reroll. But what I was going to say is I should do that in case he gives me a shitty item so I can start rerolling immediately. And of course we do now have the compass, which I totally forgot would show me where the item rooms are, so we can start intelligently making our way over that way. Because of course I want to waste as few rerolls as possible, so the quicker I get to an item room, I can potentially reroll that item room, decide that the reroll I got was shitty, and try to start building up more charges for that. And the more rooms you have left over when that process starts, the more rerolls you can possibly get. And that's really paid off for me in the past. I've gotten you know, really good items out of a string of like 5 shitty item room items, because I was like, I was on the depths, there were tons of rooms everywhere, and yeah, so I just had a lot of time to keep on getting rerolls and rerolling until finally something that wasn't a total pile of garbage popped up. And it's like Dr. Fetus. I'm like, cool. I don't know if that's ever actually happened. I know this has happened in some form in the past, but I can't recall any specifics. I kind of wish that I could get one of my red hearts gone so that I could visit that boss room. Maybe if there's a deal with the devil, we can trade away all of our health like we did. That was that last time? No, that was a couple episodes ago. When I traded away all of my red hearts, thinking, yeah, I'll totally get more health upgrades, and I didn't the entire time. Oh, I just lost a whole spirit heart there. That was terrible. Hey, Hierophant, 2 more spirit hearts. Guess I can't complain too much. What do we got in here? Remote detonator. Fuck that item, it's terrible. Infestation, not so terrible. Let's try to get 1 more cent, and then we can head into the shop with our last key. The reason I'm hesitant to go in there without already having 15 cents is because I only have 1 key, so you know, it's potentially a really bad situation to like go in there and find out, oh, I'm not getting 1 more cent, so I just totally wasted that key for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm saying, dog. Oh, also, I forgot there was another item room. Wow, I just got hit. I just took some incredibly dumb damage. I don't even know what to say about that. Oh, man. There's a couple of troll bombs. That's Eternal Life? No, Celtic Cross. Feel blessed. That randomly gives you the like Book of Shadows effect when you're oh, actually we should just finish off our path to the boss here. So it gives you a shield when you get hit. Maybe I should have re-rolled it, I'm not sure. I still don't know how I feel about some of these new Wrath of the Lamb items, but I feel like this one can be fairly solid, especially in the case of, like, say you're pumping money into a blood bank or pumping health into a blood bank and you randomly trigger the Book of Shadows effect. That's good times. You can just go crazy on that blood bank until your shield goes away. Another speed up, I'll definitely take that. So I'm quite fast now. Nothing else to re-roll on this floor, so let's fight the boss now. And hopefully get a deal with the devil that I can roll. But if not, so be it. I'm having trouble adjusting to my high speed here a little bit. This is really crazy fast. Oh, fuck. I walked into a rock. Good going. Big dummy. Okay, there we go. Trying to watch my cues here. A little bit of a scary fight because the rocks are in positions that I don't really like. But we got this covered. No problem. Dirty's not a big issue. Oh, I forgot there were going to be 2 bosses. Let's see if... Oh, we don't definitely want to reroll. We definitely want to reroll Pageant Boy. I'm sorry. We're going to almost certainly find another penny somewhere on this floor. I don't think it's worthwhile to pick up the whole Pageant Boy just in the hopes of picking up an item from the shop, which is probably garbage anyway. It's just, yeah, it's not worthwhile. So if you're wondering why I'm not fighting that second boss immediately, it's because sometimes you don't get a second chance to go into the devil room. It will disappear. I want to definitely have my D6 ready at the end of the second boss fight, just in case we do get a deal with the devil. It's a really important strategy to have when you're using the D6, because, like I said earlier, rerolling on the devil room is by far the most valuable use of a D6 that you're going to see. So you want to go into the final boss room on a floor with 2 charges on your D6, or 4 rather, 4 squares filled up, and just to be ready to reroll that devil room if it pops up. So that's my D6 strategy for the day. Let's take out this fistula. Let's put it into some fistulae. I'm not sure if that's a proper diction for fistula. I'm not a doctor, just an English major. Never had to write an essay on fistula, which is a shame because I have a feeling whatever class required that would be a pretty interesting one. Nope. Oh, die. There we go. And there's our devil room. Definitely going to pick up this HP upgrade, especially before we go in there. It would be good to be able to buy both if we want them. So unfortunately, these are both 2 heart items, so this is much less valuable than it could have been. But, Caves XL, do I want to hang on to my D6? I'm thinking no. Let's pick that up, reroll that. Oh man, I was thinking because I had the shield up, I could get that for free. That's not the case at all. So I just used up all my hearts for basically no reason. I was sure that somebody had told me that you can get free devil room items while you're invincible. Either somebody lied to me or I'm just a moron. But on the plus side, we can go into the boss trap room now. Speed upgrade, I definitely want to reroll that because I'm already quite fast enough, thank you very much. Oh man, I feel shitty about giving away all my hearts in such a stupid way. I was so sure. Maybe it was that way in a previous build of Wrath of the Lamb, and then they've since patched it. But yeah, that's a glitch I had my eye out for a long time, and thought, oh, this is my chance, just pick it up. Not the case. So I didn't even look at what the item was because I was thinking I could maybe come back and re-roll it later if it was something I didn't like. So shitty. But hey, if that turns me into the cat later, that'll be amazing. I really, really, really want to pick up another penny. Well, there's one. I don't want to spend a bomb on the penny though. But let's see what the boss room has for. Hey, there's my penny. Okay. First let's re-roll the boss room, then let's go to the shop, I'm thinking, because the shop could be greed. Greed will give me a charge of my d6. Yeah, absolutely better to reroll this first. This is also free. Tears up and a tarot card, no thanks. I'd rather reroll that one more time if I get the opportunity. It's certainly worth fighting the boss trap room for if it comes down to that, but I'd rather reroll it. This boss trap room has some seriously good stuff. And hey, what did I tell you? Greed's gonna give us a charge on our d6 as well as a bunch more money. Oop, fuck me. So by a bunch more money, I apparently meant 3 cents. That might be the poorest greed payout I've ever seen in my life. God, I don't want to be living on Spirit Hearts right now, and it sucks because the nail would have been great. If I had known that I was going to be stuck running on Spirit Hearts, I would have picked up the nail. But of course, I re-rolled the nail and then ran out of red hearts. What a fucking moron, man! The more I think about that, the more I think that was a stupid decision. I should have thought that through. But of course, I was under pressure. I thought that was my only chance. This might be our last re-roll on the floor, so hopefully the Tears upgrade doesn't turn into something shitty. But I do feel like that's one of the worst things we could have gotten out of that boss trap room, along with speed up. So hopefully this one will be at least a mild improvement. We only have 2 bombs now. I had a bunch, but then I got a bombs or key pill. So I was gonna try to maybe sniffing around for the secret room a little bit. I don't think that's wise anymore with the number of bombs that I have. So give me something good, boss trap room. Come on. Oh, there were no enemies. Fuck me. That sucks. Can't even reroll. Okay, well, like I said earlier, it's worth fighting the room for. Maybe we'll get the sun card. It's certainly something to accidentally walk on top of in this boss fight, at least. That can make things interesting, because if you walk on that, obviously you're pretty much guaranteed to take damage because of the game's, in my opinion, idiotic decision to force you to sit still for a second after picking up an item. Is really shitty. So, yeah, they should pause the game while that's happening. But since they don't, adds an interesting hazard to the course here. Did my shots just like bounce off of Larry Jr. without doing anything? What the fuck? These all have 3 segments, but they're only showing 2. That's what's going on here. That's weird. Well, that was a super easy boss trap room. We got a bomb out of it, that's fine. Hanged Man out of it is not useful. I'd rather hang on to the world card, which will give us the opportunity to see the map layout on a floor. Less useful now that we have the, oh hey, we can reroll Guppy's head one last time. The shovel is something I absolutely don't want. Well, I thought for a moment that could have been a good thing. Curse of Darkness on Necropolis Part 1, why not? Sure, that's fun. Heart, or a penny out of that one. Oh god, I hate these rooms. Take out one of the greed heads, then we can kind of like hang out on this side of the room. There we go. So yeah, how do I feel about this run now that we've gotten onto the Necropolis? I feel like that's my new like way I handle these videos. If I get onto the Necropolis and I'm looking for something to say, I'll be like, how do I feel about this run? In this case, goddamn terrible. This is really bad. We have basically nothing going for us here except the D6, which is something you start out with on an Isaac run. But besides that, I'm feeling very lukewarm about all of my upgrades. Nothing good has happened. All I have is the ability to kind of tailor whatever upgrades I get in the future a little bit. I can exercise some control and hopefully get something that's not terrible, to make up for the fact that everything I do have is kind of terrible.
I don't really want to open that, at least not right now. It can be a source of a D6 charge in the future, maybe. If I'm like desperate for a D6 charge on something, that I can get a double whammy there, and both open a normal chest and get the contents of that, and get a D6 charge out of fighting the room. Can't believe that that fly somehow got past all of the tears I was shooting right in its direction and like plant itself in my face. Can't believe that grandfather fly got so lucky as to take a shot at me there. Fuck! That sucks. That key would have been accessible like a millisecond before. Okay, well I can spend 15 cents on the ladder, but I don't think that's necessary. You know what is necessary is the Book of Revelations. If we're living off Spirit Hearts, that's really important. I'll have to keep in mind that the D6 is there, and if something pops up that I'm like, man, I'd really like to reroll that I may pick the D6 back up, charge it 3 times, and go from there. Oop. I'm glad that palm didn't kill Judgment. But yeah. Anyway, most likely just abandoning the D6. Oh, I want the candle. I want the candle, but I want the Book of Revelation, so we're going to pick up the D6, try to reroll the candle. And gotta remember to come back for my Book of Revelations afterwards. But yeah, I'm feeling really uncomfortable about this run. Shit is going bad. Let's not sugarcoat anything here. This run is probably doomed, which of course means that we're almost certainly going to find the Polaroid on the plus side. At least that's the way my runs have been going lately. Is if I'm having a bad run, Polaroid's just going to pop right up and be like, hey, you want to go to the chest? Why don't you just take me to Isaac, you big idiot? And I'll be like, I can't. I have terrible items. And it'll be like, oh, you must be bad at the Binding of Isaac then. And I'll be like, a little bit, but not that bad. I should have been to the chest again by this point. I have the right to have gone to the chest by now. Hey, damage up. Not worth re-rolling. I've just gotten like the worst luck ever as far as alternating getting oh yeah, it was worth my last bump for that. As far as getting the Polaroid on bad runs and not getting the Polaroid on good runs. It's absurd. It's the shittiest luck that I've seen in any Binding of Isaac Let's Play. Stuck trying to make sure I wasn't hitting any epic hack things. I wasn't even paying attention to whether there was a rock over there. Hey, a health upgrade is good shit. Okay, we definitely want to re-roll that too. We haven't even had the opportunity to re-roll the first thing, or have we? Maybe we have. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff to re-roll on this floor, so we'll probably just hang on to the D6 until the end and then go back. And no, yeah, we haven't re-rolled the candle yet. Is that seriously? That's the end of the floor. Fuck. Okay, we can only re-roll the candle or limit mishap. They're basically equal because they're both. Hey, we're fighting Conquest. That will give us the white pony, which I might even want to pick up instead of the Book of Revelations. Fuck, which means that there are 3 things that I want to reroll on this floor? That's shitty. I wish I hadn't picked up the Book of Revelations. That's a tough call though, because without the Book of Revelations I have no real means of generating health. But the ability to fly is pretty fucking huge in the Wrath of the Lamb. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. Don't hide on top of the rocks, you asshole. Oh man. This boss is fucking really hard not to take damage on. Oh yeah, he has all these guaranteed hits. His fucking homing shots are basically impossible to dodge. He only gave me a cube of meat. Whatever. Trade my 1 heart for Mom's knife. Oh. Do I want to do that, guys? Oh man. Let's just reroll them and hope for something better. I don't even know. I can't give up my only heart container for that shit. Probably should have just fucking taken Mom's knife. I don't know. Let's take, oh no, we're not taking the candle. Let's just take the candle. The candle's really good offensively. I need something good offensively. But still, yeah, I'm feeling like no matter what decisions I made on that floor, probably none of them would have helped. There's nothing on that floor good enough to salvage this run. Maybe this one. Yeah, maybe I should have even stayed with the D6 so that I could make this floor more of a success than the last one. I don't know.
Speed and range up, can't reroll it. Normally would want to reroll that because range up is useless, and speed up in my current situation is useless because I've gotten so many speed up pills that like, oh man, don't spit a fly at me. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm so fast already that I don't really need the speed up. Oh great, yeah, my last shop ever contains the Steam sale. So let's just grab a Spirit Heart. Let's grab a bomb. Let's get the fuck out of there. Start heading toward the boss trap room. I feel like that is by far my best chance of getting something run saving here. Oh man. Yeah, let's kill one right away. That's good. Good stuff right there. The candle's a solid item. Got no problems with it. I can't decide whether I would rather have it or Book of Revelations right now, but it's certainly a close call. Okay, I mean, I can't really get to that Polaroid machine safely, can I? I'm not sure if it's worth 2 Spirit Hearts to spend my 4 cents on that thing. Oh my god, well. Oh no, get out of there. Just one more try, and then maybe we'll pay out something great now. An HP upgrade, yeah. Sure, I'll take that for sure. But, yeah, feeling totally shitty about this run. The more we go on, the more I'm like, wow, this is total bullshit. Man, I've been really like down these last few videos. I don't mean to sound like I'm like hating on the game or anything, or like even not enjoying myself. I am enjoying myself. I'm just like, I don't like these bad luck streaks I've been on. And this one is exceptionally trolly. Like I'm getting really tired of the game's bullshit here. Let me take a little drink here. We're coming up on my 35-minute dry throat spell. Or I guess if you want to get technical, we passed it 2 minutes ago. Just hide over here, don't step on the creep. Don't be a hero. Oh man. It's always just so disappointing playing these runs where I basically know that I have no chance of succeeding at my goal. Either those ones where I'm out on like the womb part 2 and there's still no Polaroid, or the ones where I'm like, hey, I'm on the depths part 2 and I have a set of items that definitely won't get me through the end of the game. You know, that's always just, it makes me sad. Let's fight Mom here. I don't see any reason to hang out in the rest of the floor for too much longer. I can just burn these doorways with even when Mom's not in them. Technically, they're nice. A tears upgrade is okay. I would have really preferred a health upgrade, but you know, you do what you have to do, Mom. I understand it's tough raising a naked baby who is surrounded by sin, and who the devil has asked you to please do away with, or not the devil, God. The same difference. I'm an atheist here. I don't really understand the difference between the two. I'm gonna try to hang on to the world card either until I find a better card, or oh man, the candle blew up an Epicac bomb in my face. That's shitty. I didn't realize that could happen. But that bomb, I should have had a ton of time to like get out of its way, but the candle went out and blew it up midair. Oh man. Alright, well, this could be over. Yeah, this is, as I've been saying for the last 5 minutes or so, there's no chance on this run. Just a shitty run all around. Oh man. You just live long enough to like get a Spirit Heart drop or a Red Heart drop at this point. That could be okay. Okay, there's half a Red Heart. Who we got for the boss? Teratoma. More like Terra asshole. Am I right? Not right. Don't flatter me there. I'm incorrect. Fuck me. All these spiders. And it sucks that this is on the womb, because those spiders will do a full heart. They're the only advantage of fighting spiders earlier on is that at least they only do half a heart. I mean, it's not a huge deal. But now, like, they'll fuck your ass up. Alright, fish head, our first trinket of the entire game, which is weird. Another health up though, that's huge. Humongous. Another Spirit Heart is pretty good as well. High Priestess,
calls down Mom's foot. We'll stick with the world. The Curse of Darkness ruins my compass, and we can't even, like, use the world card to fix it. The world just doesn't function on floors such as this. There's no trinket machine in there, unfortunately. I was hoping to get some spirit hearts as well as the Polaroid in there. Have like a miracle turnaround in the run. You know, I have picked up 2 guppy items this run, though, I believe, anyway. Or was it? No, only 1. Yeah, I thought about picking up 1. But if there's like 2 guppy items in the Deal with the Devil room, then we could almost like make a start at turning the run around. Where the fuck is the boss room? That sucks so much, getting Curse of Darkness on the later floors after you've bought a compass or a map. It totally takes that away from you. And that's like the whole reason I bought the compass was on this floor, the next floor, and the floor after. And so 30% of my compass is just gone from this Curse of Darkness. But luckily, doesn't look like it matters. I'm pretty sure that I didn't hit a single dead end here. Oh my god! That laser had like really predictive aiming compared to your average laser. That was annoying as hell. What do we got here? 2 of spades, double my keys. Fine, whatever. Don't really care. Let's fight Mom's heart. Take out the laser before it makes some amazing snipes at me. It's only 7 bombs. I guess I should be planning them, but yeah. No, that would get us through the fight, won't it? I'm out of touch with like fighting Mom's heart normally. Normally you don't get to Mom's heart if you have a shitty run, like I do now. But now I'm in a situation where I actually have to like think about my fight with Mom's heart, which is weird in a way because normally if you get to this point, you're probably kind of overpowered or something will weed you out on your way here. Because Mom's heart boss fight is so much easier than your average wound move in general that you know what I'm trying to say. Let's wait for this creep to dissipate. Pick up this heart. Head on to the cathedral. Could this be the run where I die and don't get the Polaroid? That would actually feel kind of good. Because it's really disappointing getting the Polaroid and then dying, knowing that you could have gone to the chest if only you had been a little bit better. But in this case, it's like, yeah, whatever. I had nothing to gain from winning anyway. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Okay, we'll head in here. Damn it. Didn't really want to take more damage on my way out, though. Head through here. Slot machine. What's in here? Wow. Okay, so we're gonna fight Isaac. Oh god! Alright. Let's not sugarcoat anything here. I have no chance of success. None whatsoever. We're gonna like, oh man. I didn't expect him to make that hail of bullets. He did that like right after I pulled out the candle. And when you have the candle out, you can't really move. Okay, well. Walked into that shot. Another just downright depressing run of Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb edition. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.